Today we're going to talk about clarification. Clarification in three areas. The first area is what you already have. The second area is what you really want. And the third area is why you're going to get there this time. Inspirational stories. Ultimate freedom. Welcome. Hello and welcome to the Ultimate Freedom Podcast. My name is Barry and I hope to be your friend for a long time with great ideas to help you live ultimate freedom in your life. Today we're going to talk about clarification. Clarification in three areas. The first area is what you already have. The second area is what you really want. And the third area is why you're going to get there this time. Okay? So with the idea that what do you really have? I got this process from Dr. D. Martini. I don't like to reinvent things. I like to utilize things that really bless our lives. And he has a process where you just ask yourself in questions around where you spend your time, energy, and resources. And whatever you spend your time, energy, and resources on is what you really value. It's what is important to you because that's why you spend your time, your energy, and resources on it. And if you look at your life, you'll find that you follow and do the things you love, the things you value, and you will ignore or procrastinate around the things you do not love and do not value. So just ask yourself the question, where do I spend my time? And look at your day. Take a look at one day, 1 week. Get an idea of where you spend your most time. All right? Most of your time is doing the things that you love or that you say you love. Okay? You might be at a working or in an experience where things aren't going and you don't love them, but you are spending your time there. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to excel there. It just means you are spending your time there. But when you're most excited, when you're having the most fun, where are you spending your time? Are you physically active? Do you focus on learning about wealth? Is it your relationships and family that's important to you? You know by the things that you do and you love. And when you get a clear idea about those things, it will change your life. So now you know where you're spending your time. How about where are you spending your money? Look at the last month. Where are you spending your money? What subscriptions do you have? What do you buy on a regular basis? What if a great deal comes on, you're like, oh, I'll just get this one more thing. Like, there's always things that we buy, always things that we love, always things that we need. So what are those things? You know what those things are. So what are they? Okay? So when you're spending your money, yes, you got to pay for a place to live. Yes, you got to have food. And yes, you got to have some clothes. But is it designer clothes? Do you live in a penthouse apartment? Do you live in a basement apartment? Do you live with your parents? You know where you're spending your money in these areas. So, and money is just one form of abundance. You have an abundance in lots of different areas. So how are you spending those? What are you using to change your life by taking the things that are in your life and using them to benefit you? All right. And energy. Where do you spend your energy on a daily basis? Do you find yourself driven and motivated to do things or not driven and motivated to do things? Now, if you love it, you're going to do it. If you love it, you'll put time aside for it. When you love it, you'll make time for the people in your life. When you love them, when you love it, you always find a way. When you don't love it, you find a way to not do it, to procrastinate about it. When you're asked to do the chores, if you don't love it, you're not doing it. But you can also set it up so that what you do love, you do. And what you don't love, you can also set it up so you do by attaching it with something you love. Why not when you have to do the chores, let's say vacuuming or cleaning, you pair it with something you do love, like listening to a podcast or listening to a music and dancing. You can pair things that you love with pair things that you know you want to do for your life. All right, so that's the first part. Clarity on where you are. Once you have real clarity about where you are, real clarity about where you spend your time, energy, and resources, now you're going to see why you do things you do. Just as if you don't value those things, if you don't love those things, if you don't put your time, energy, and resources in them, you're not going to do them. You might not even think about them. But if there's something important to you, you might want to change that. All right, now clarity. What do you want in life? Real clarity now. What is it that you want in your life to change, to grow, to be, to do, to have? And I like to think of it in 6 areas of our life. We have, we have the 6 areas of our relationship life. We have, we have health, wealth, and relationships. We have career. We have our spiritual connection, and we have our legacy and our contribution. Okay, and in these areas, what is it that you want to accomplish, achieve? Is your health where you want it to be? When you look at your life and how you're spending your time and what you value, are you getting the results you want? Is your wealth in that area? Is your relationships in the areas that you want and excelling in the way you want? How about your career? How about your career and your travel time and your free time? All combined, how do those achieve what you want? What do you want? Are you scared of what you want? And then your spirit, your connection. I believe that all of life is, we're connected to all of it. And that it is a spiritual journey, no matter what path you choose, whether it's being family is the most important thing that you value. That's a spiritual journey. If it's personal relationships with in the community and giving back, that's part of your relationship journey. You get to choose it all. You do choose it all. You just may not know you have that much clarity. So what results do you have in those areas? What results do you want in those areas? And why are you going to achieve them this time? Okay, so in those areas, you have to ask those questions and figure it out. And then why are you going to achieve it this time? So for example, if you've discovered where you spend your time, energy, and resources naturally, and where you get excited and your energy flows and you're in the zone, that's a pretty good thing that you value. And it would be good if you want to achieve something that you're not currently doing to make sure that it's in alignment with what you do value. If it is in alignment, you're going to go towards it. If it's not in alignment, you're not. You'll procrastinate on it. You'll make excuses. This is how we as humans work. We do what we love, and we try and stay away from what we don't love. Okay? So, what kind of clarity do you want? Do you need to lose 100 pounds? Do you need to gain 100 pounds of muscle mass? Like, what is it that you want to achieve? How about in your wealth? Do you need to invest more? Do you need to buy more assets that are going to cash flow for you? Do you need to learn how to buy assets that cash flow to you? Do you need to learn what an asset is? All of these are choices. In relationships, the results you have are due to what you believe you can have. So are they what you want, or do you have bigger dreams for your relationships? Do you want to have more loving experiences in your personal life for yourself, with the divine, in your intimate relationship with your partner, with children if you have them, with your family members, your best friends who are like family, the community, country, and world? You get to define it all. Do you want to hang around people who are looking to achieve more or not? You get to choose. You do choose it all. You just may not realize it. And the same with career. Are you doing what you love? Does it thrill you and excite you, and you know you're making a difference in the world? And are you providing value to others, and they're paying you in ways that bless you? You know, only you know. And there's no right or wrong answer. And there's no comparison. It's not compared to what others are doing. It's compared to what you want to do. And around your relationship with the divine, do you have a relationship with the divine? Do you believe that life is connected? Do you believe you're connected to all life? Are you on that journey? And lastly, your legacy. How do you want to contribute to the world? What is it you want to create that will make a difference in the world, that long after you're gone will still be here? Do you want to create something? Maybe your legacy is just having a family. Maybe your legacy is creating something, a global charity organization. Maybe it's creating a global business. Only you can know. Only you can dream. And you can have anything when you choose it. And then when you choose it, you'll have to act upon it, of course. And lastly, why are you going to accomplish it this time if you've never accomplished it before? So you get to choose what you want to accomplish, where you want to go, how you're going to go there. What do you want to choose this time? You have amazing dreams. You can achieve them when you combine them with the things that you value. So do the things you love while you're moving towards them. When you combine them with beliefs that support you, that you know you're going to go through challenging times, that you're going to have to grow, you're going to have to change, but they also support you. You know this. And when you know this, you'll move there and get there in better, stronger, faster ways. You get to choose it all. You do choose it all. So that's the clarity. Now comes the focus. You have clarity about what you want. Now you get to focus on it. Did you know that right now is the only moment? And thanks for spending this moment with me. Whatever we put into this moment is forever in the universe. Like my beautiful smile, your beautiful thoughts, those are forever in the universe. When we compliment somebody, forever in the universe. We get to choose everything we want. So, how am I showing up? What do I want? And why am I going to do it this time? So why are you going to do it this time? What makes this time different? Why do you have to achieve it now? Is it that your back is against the wall financially, for example? If you don't achieve it, you're going to lose the house. What about in relationships? Is your back against the wall? If you don't choose it, you're going to get divorced or the relationship's done? You know. You know why. Or is it, instead of being pushed by pain, are you being pulled by a vision and pleasure? I love having the best relationship I can. I love building a great business that serves many people. I love working out daily because it helps me feel physically fit. I love learning new skills like dance and something wonderful. You get to choose it all. All right. So I think that's it for this one. This was the first one. It's about clarity. I hope these ideas help you. And the next one, I look forward to seeing you. Ultimate freedom. Unconditional love. Ultimate freedom. Inspirational stories. Ultimate freedom. Juxtapositional dreams. Ultimate freedom. Operational realities.